Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably going to be a bit of a different video. I didn't really have time to record a full review this week, so I thought I'd do sort of a mini review, and the best way to do a mini review is perhaps of a mini game, or more specifically the demo of a game. And today we're going to be looking at, as you may have seen in the title, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I've never really played a Warriors game except for, I think, Pirate Warriors, One Piece Pirate Warriors back on the PlayStation. And I can just about remember what it was like. I remember enjoying that, and I thought coming into this I would enjoy it. And so far, having played as much as I can of it, because you only get the first chapter of the game, you don't get to see or meet the other champions, I've really been enjoying it. Now, there's not a great deal there. You get 2 major battles and a few little side challenges, but that's enough for you to completely understand what this game is going to be about. You get to play as Link, Zelda, and Impa, all incredibly different, all incredibly fun. The weird part is, they all somehow have access to the Sheikah Slate abilities because of the egg, the little guardian egg that's traveled through time. And it's not like a cut down version of the game, it is like the full first chapter. So you see the introduction, you see the cinematics, you see the setup for the game. So you get context for the story, which I think is a brilliant way of doing demos. Just give you the first chunk of the game, go, here you go, this is what the game's like. Figure out if you like it or not from this. And so far I've really enjoyed it. And the egg is freaking adorable. You get to control it on the loading screens if you didn't know. You press the left and right buttons and you can make it jump and move. Just a little bit of extra stuff there for you. Now back to the characters. Characters like Link kind of play exactly how you'd expect him to. He has a big sword and he hits enemies with them. But the combos, because there isn't really combos in Breath of the Wild, or sort of Legend of Zelda in general, there isn't combos in those, they have their own different combos. I haven't played the previous Hyrule Warriors, so I don't know if it's hanging over from there. The combos that I've used have been really fun. Link has, you attack a couple times, press the heavy attack, and you dive around on the shield, you kind of shield surf around. That's fun to do. Impa, you can make clones of yourself, and all of your attacks get multiplied as a result, and if you fill up the clones, you have like 5 clones, well, you and 4 other clones, your attack, your special attack, becomes so much stronger because there's 5 clones all stacking up these bombs. And then there's Zelda. Zelda at first was kind of weird. I didn't really play her too much. She felt kind of strange. And then I decided, you know what, considering I've done everything, I might as well go back and really give Zelda a try. And she's hard. She's a hard character to play. At first, you don't really have too much. Your attacks, you're kind of like, okay, well, I'm using the Sheikah Slate to attack and I'm picking up these attacks. But the more you sort of fiddle around and play around with it, the more you sort of figure out. And after a while, I really started to enjoy playing as Zelda. You get attack a couple times, hit the heavy attack, and you start rolling out a giant bomb which you can then detonate whenever you want. And that's such a satisfying thing to set off, because her uses of the Sheikah Slate abilities are different from everyone else's, at least as far as the demo is concerned. Where everyone else would like throw bombs with the bomb ability from the Sheikah Slate, Zelda summons a giant bomb spider thing which throws bombs all over the battlefield and then detonates itself, whereas Link kind of just throws them and Impa just sucks them in and poof, it's a bomb. Zelda's abilities, I think, are augmented far beyond everyone else's, and she makes great use of them. With these abilities and these special attacks that have all been animated individually, they look amazing. It's not just with the same attack, just with a fancy cutscene. They've all been like Lonk's sword gets very long. Link's sword gets incredibly long, and he just spin attack. What am I saying? This whole game does look like Breath of the Wild. The cutscenes, I think, are done in the same engine that the Breath of the Wild cutscenes are done in. The actual sort of environment looks like it's been ripped exactly from Breath of the Wild. And it's phenomenal. You run around, say as Link, like, oh, I've kind of been in this area, but 100 years in the future. And it feels like you're playing almost the same game but with a much more powerful Link or Impa or whoever, because you see Impa in Breath of the Wild, only she's 100 years old, 100 and whatever years old, and just sort of sits on a pillow the whole time. So it's nice to see all these characters. You also see characters like Robbie and Pura in their prime, and you're like, oh my god, you're over 100 years old, oh my god, in Breath of the Wild. So seeing all of this stuff from 100 years ago, from Breath of the Wild in Age of Calamity, is really interesting. And I, on November 20th, will be trying to pick this game up and do a full review of this game. These have been my initial impressions on Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So far, really good, really, really fun. It's free, the demo, so if you haven't tried it out for whatever reason, download it, give it a try. It's free and you might like it. And then when it does come out, I'll be doing a full review on it. So if you want to wait and see, you still can, because I'll do a full review on it as well. Alright? Cool. If you like this weird, non-review kind of first impressions, no scripting, just me talking off the top of my head videos, give the video a like. Let me know in the comments below. Was it good? Was it not? More of them? I asked you guys on Twitter, because I do have a Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. On Twitter. Because I ask questions to you guys and interact with you guys. So if you want to interact with me over there, that's probably the best way to do it. And I asked you guys if you wanted to see Let's Plays. Most of you said yes. One of you said no, but you're not interested in Let's Plays, so that's kind of fine. I understand that. So until next time, did you know I'm English? Cheerio.